When a herd of cows on a Dutch farm were let loose after the winter, their reaction was extreme. Due to the cold weather, the animals had not been allowed outside for several months. And when the gates were opened, what happened next left onlookers stunned. The Netherlands is known for its thriving dairy industry. And according to Stuff Dutch People Like, the country has some of the most healthy-looking cows in the world. This is due in part to regular rain and the verdant grass and soil that come about as a result of it. But temperatures can also plummet to below freezing, so cattle remain indoors during the winter months. As a result, cows will often rest on mattresses and hay in barns until warmer climes. And when it arrives, animals emerge into the fields in what has become an unusual farming tradition known as koeien in de wei, or cows in the pasture. In fact, koeien in de wei is such a well-known phenomenon in the Netherlands that it has become a tourist attraction. Farmers announce the date that their cows are set to be let out so that people can travel from far and wide to enjoy the spectacle. These events often take place over a weekend in April. Visitors travel to farms across the country to witness koeien in de wei. According to Cow Signals, 65% of Dutch cattle will graze during the summer. But it's the way the animals behave when they are released from their shelters that has captured the public imagination, not to mention the attention of the media. In April 2015, Cow Signals posted a video on YouTube that captured koeien in de wei on one Netherlands farm. Before the herd is let loose, a crowd of visitors gather around to witness the event, and they are amazed by the animals' response to the outdoors. As spectators settle their gaze on the barn containing the cows, a farmer opens a gate leading to the pasture. The animals seem uncertain at first, but gradually make their way across the threshold one by one. As soon as the cows reach the grass, their reaction is both heartwarming to unexpected. The phenomenon is known in Dutch as koeiendans, meaning cow dance, and it's not hard to see how the astonishing event got its name. As the animals fled out of their shelter, they seem overjoyed to experience the fresh air and soil beneath their hooves. Once in the pasture, they immediately begin to leap, stomp, and jump around. As they hurry into the field, each cow looks as happy as the last. Once the adult bovines have made their way from the barn to the field, they're quickly followed by a small calf. The young animal, which has probably stepped into the open air for the first time, is clearly excited as she gallops through the grass. The expectant crowd looks on as the cows perform their dance. Adults and children alike all laugh and cheer. Many of those at the farm also snap photos and record videos of the special moment. Also, if you've not done so already, please subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell to get inspired by these animal stories every day. Now, back to the story. Thousands of people who were unable to witness the annual event firsthand can instead view it online. A number of YouTube users commented on how happy the cows looked. One person wrote, "Nothing better than hearing kids laugh. Love the video." But not all responses were as lighthearted. Other users declared that the clip showed why they don't eat meat and made it harder and harder to not become a vegetarian. One person wrote, "Such wonderful animals. Another very important reason I am vegan." But these concerns haven't affected the traditional koeiendans's popularity, both on the farm and online. There are now more than 6,000 videos of the so-called cow dance on YouTube alone. Although the Netherlands is small in size, the country is an important player in the dairy industry. In fact, it has become the fifth largest exporter of dairy products, according to The Guardian. Today, the country is home to almost 2 million cows. The Dutch Holstein Friesian cattle breed are now raised worldwide and have the highest rate of milk production of any dairy cow. An average Holstein cow in the U.S. will generate 23,000 pounds of milk every lactation, which usually lasts for 305 days. That works out at nearly 9 gallons of milk produced by each cow every day. Over the years, the Dutch have built a positive reputation for sustainable farming techniques. They have reduced antibiotic usage in the farming of livestock by 60% and have become 90% less reliant on water when growing crops. What's more, chemical pesticides are now rarely used on greenhouse plants. However, recent reports claim that the World Wildlife Foundation wants Dutch farmers to dramatically reduce the size of their herds over the next 10 years. This is because cows are producing so much manure that some farmers are turning to illegal methods of disposal. The elevated ammonia levels from the dung are also harmful to the environment. In some countries, allowing cows to graze freely is less common than in others. For instance, Finland and Sweden have passed laws making it illegal to keep cattle indoors at all times, but there's no such requirement in the U.S. Most American cows remain inside all year, with 20% kept in tie stalls. Although herds in the Netherlands could ultimately be scaled back, the dairy trade remains as strong as ever. The country exports a vast amount of produce, but milk and cheese are widely loved by Dutch people at home, too. As a result, it looks as though the cows will continue performing their delightful dance for many years to come. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider sharing it with your friends and family. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one.